Okay, we will start round 4. We will slip stitch in next loop, one slip stitch like this, and now we will chain, we will do a beginning cluster, which is chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and 2 incomplete double crochets. So this is the first incomplete double crochet and the second incomplete double crochet, and we have 3 loops on hook. Yarn over and pull through all 3 loops like this. Now chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we will do a cluster to form the beginning shell. The cluster consists of 3 incomplete double crochets. This is 1, 2, now you have 3 loops on hook, and 3, now you have 4 loops on hook. Yarn over and pull through all 4 loops. Okay, now the first shell has been formed like this. Okay, now we will chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We will skip next loop, this one here, and we will work in this loop, the rounded loop here. So we will skip this and we will work in this loop. We will do 6 triple crochets in this loop, 6 triple crochet. So yarn over twice. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the last triple crochet, 6, like this. Okay, now we will chain 4, and we will skip next loop, and we will do a shell in this loop, which is cluster stitch, chain 3, cluster stitch. Okay, so we will do a shell, 3 incomplete double crochets like this. We have 4 loops on hook, yarn over, pull through all 4 loops, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we will do the second cluster to form the shell. Like this. Okay. Now we will repeat this pattern. So we will chain 4, we will skip this loop, and we will work in the rounded loops all around. We will do 6 triple crochets. We will chain 4, 6 triple crochets, and then chain 4 and shell in this loop. So chain 4, skip this loop, 6 triple crochets, chain 4, skip this loop, and then shell in this loop. This is the pattern we will do around. I will do this pattern once more. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and we will do 6 triple crochets. We will skip this loop and we'll do 6 triple crochets in this loop. we will yarn twice and we will do 6 triple crochets. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we will chain 4 and we will skip this loop and we will do a shell in this rounded loop, the chain 5 loop. A shell, 2 cluster stitches with chain 3 between. Chain 3 and then another cluster stitch to form the shell. Okay, we will repeat this around and I will meet you at the end. Okay, we are almost done with round 4. We still have 3 loops to go, so we will chain 4. We did the 6 triple crochets and then we will chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we will skip this loop and we will make a shell. We will work a shell in this loop, 2 cluster crochets with chain 3 between. Three incomplete double crochets to form the first clusters, and chain 3, and then the second cluster to form the shell. Okay. Now we will chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We will skip this loop and we will work a 6 triple crochets in this loop here. 6 triple crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now we will chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we will join to top of first cluster, beginning cluster, with a slip stitch like this. Okay, we have ended round 4 and we will start round 5. Round 5 we will slip stitch into loop, this loop here, and we will work the beginning cluster, which is chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and 2 incomplete double crochets to form the beginning cluster. 1, 2, and yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, chain 3, and work a second cluster to form the first shell. The second cluster is a 3 incomplete double crochets like this. We have 4 loops on hook, yarn over and pull through all 4 loops. Okay, now we have a shell over shell here like this. Okay. Okay, now we will do the pattern that we will repeat all around. So to begin with this pattern, we will chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we will move to the 6 triple crochets. What we will do, we will do a triple crochet in each of the next 6 triple crochets with chain 1 between each triple crochet. So this is the first triple crochet. We will do a triple crochet on top of this one here like this, and then we will chain 1, and we will do a second triple crochet in the next triple crochet, and we will chain 1, another triple crochet in the third triple crochet, and chain 1. We will continue doing this. Now the fourth triple crochet, and chain 1, and the fifth triple crochet on top of the fifth triple crochet, and chain 1, and the last triple crochet on the last triple crochet, and we don't chain 1. Now this is the shape that we have. Now we will chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we will repeat the pattern. We will do a shell over shell, chain 4 and 6, 1 triple crochet in each of the next triple crochet with chain 1 between each triple crochet. So we will do this pattern once more. We will do a shell over shell, which is 2 cluster stitches with 3 chain between, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and another cluster stitch to form the shell, like this. Now we will chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we will repeat what we did before. Triple crochet in the first triple crochet, chain 1, 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 and a triple crochet in the last triple crochet, and then chain 4, and then we will move to the shell, and we will do a shell over shell. We will repeat this all around, and I will meet you at the end. Okay, we are almost done with round 5. We will chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we will do 1 triple crochet on the next, in the next of each 6 triple crochets with chain 1 between 2 triple crochets. So we will start, this is the first triple crochet, like this, and then chain 1. We will continue doing this, triple crochet on top of each triple crochets and followed by chain 1. Chain 1. Okay, this is the fourth triple crochet, like this, and chain 1. fifth, and chain one, and the last treble crochet like this, and we do not chain one. Okay, now we will chain 4 and join to top of the beginning cluster to finish round 5. So chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and join with a slip stitch to top of the beginning cluster to finish round 5. Okay, we have finished round 5. And now we will start round 6. Okay, round 6 we will again we will slip stitch into shell, and we will do a shell in same space. Okay, slip stitch to next loop like this, and work a beginning cluster to form the beginning shell, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 incomplete double crochets to form the beginning cluster. We have 3 loops on hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops, chain 3, and then another cluster stitch to form the beginning shell like this, and yarn over and pull through all 4 loops. Okay, we have shell over shell. Okay, now we will chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we will begin the small pineapples around. What we will do, we will single crochet in first loop of pineapple, the chain 1 loop here, single crochet here like this, and then we will chain 3, and we will single crochet in next chain 1 loop like this, and then chain 3 and a single crochet in next chain 1 space, and then chain 3 and a single crochet in next chain 1 space, and then chain 3 and a last single crochet in last chain 1 space like this. Okay, now we will chain 4, one, 2, 3, 4, and we will work a shell over shell here, like this. Okay, we will repeat this pattern around until we reach the end. I will continue doing the pineapple here, chain 4, and then single crochet in first chain 1 space, and chain 3, and a single crochet in next chain 1 space, chain 3, and a single crochet in next space, chain 3, and a single crochet in the next chain 1 space, chain 3, and a single crochet in next chain 1 space, and then chain 4, and we will do a shell over shell. We will continue this pattern around until we reach the end of this round, and I will meet you there. Okay, we are at the end of round 6. We will chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we will single crochet between the two triple crochet in the chain 1 space. 1 single crochet to start the pineapple, the small pineapple here, the loops of the small pineapple. We will chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we will single crochet in next chain 1, and then chain 3, and we will single crochet in next chain 1, and chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we will single crochet in next chain, and chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we will single crochet in next chain here. Okay, now we will chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we will join with a slip stitch to top of the beginning cluster here. Join with a slip stitch like this. Okay, we have ended round 6. Like this, and we will start round 7. To begin round 7, we will slip stitch into a loop on top of the first shell like this, and we will do a shell over shell. The first shell, the beginning shell, will be consisting of the beginning cluster, chain 3, and cluster in same space. The beginning cluster, we chain 3, and then we do 2 incomplete double crochets, 1, 2. Now we have 3 loops on hook. We yarn over and pull through all 3 loops, chain 3, and we do another cluster here, 3 incomplete double crochets, 1, 2, 3. Now we have 4 loops on hook. We yarn over and we pull through all 4 loops like this, and this is a shell over shell. Now we chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we single crochet in the first chain 3 loop of the small pineapple here, 1 single crochet, and then we chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we single crochet in next loop, and then we chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we single crochet in next loop, and then we chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we single crochet in the last loop of the pineapple, and then we chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. Okay, now we move to the next shell, and we will do a shell over shell. Okay, this pattern we will repeat like this. We do a shell over shell, and then we chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we move to the next pineapple here, and we do 1 single crochet in first loop, chain 3 loop, and then we chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we single crochet in next loop, and then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we single crochet in next loop, and then we chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and the last single crochet in the last loop, and we chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we move to the next shell. So this pattern we will repeat shell over shell, chain 4, and then we move to the pineapple, single crochet in first loop, chain 3, single crochet in this next loop, chain 3, and so on. We will continue doing this pattern all around, and I will meet you at the beginning of this round. Okay, we are at the end of round 7. We will chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we will work the final small pineapple. We will do a single crochet in first loop, and then we will chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet in next loop, and then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and a single crochet in next loop, and we will chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and a single crochet in the final loop like this. Okay, now chain 4 to join, 1, 2, 3, 4, and join to top of the beginning cluster with a slip stitch. Okay, we have ended round 7. And we will start round 8. Now round 8, on top the pattern will change. On top of the shell here, we will do instead of 2 clusters with chain 3 between, we will do 3 clusters with chain 3 between each 2 clusters. So it will be like a split shell. To do this, we will begin the shell or the split shell by doing a slip stitch to next loop or space, and we will chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we will do the first cluster, the beginning cluster, with 2 incomplete double crochets. This is 1 and 2, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. This is the first cluster. Now we will chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we will do another cluster in same space with 3 incomplete double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and we have 4 loops on hook, and we will yarn over and pull through all 4 loops like this. Now we will chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we will do a third cluster in same space with 3 incomplete double crochets like this. Now we have 4 loops on hook, yarn over and pull through all 4 loops. So on top of the shell, we will have 3 clusters with chain 3 separating them. The rest will be the same for the pineapple, and we will do the same as we did here for each shell around. Now chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and single crochet in first loop of the small pineapple like this, and chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet in next loop, and then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet in last loop. Now we have 2 loops. We will chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we will do a 3 clusters with chain 3 separating them in the next shell. So this is the first cluster, 3 incomplete double crochets like this, yarn over and pull through all 4 loops, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then the second cluster, now we have 4 loops, yarn over and pull through all 4 loops, and chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and the third cluster all in same space like this. Now we have 4 loops. Yarn over and pull through all 4 loops. Like this. Now chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we will move to the small pineapple. We will single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, chain 3, single crochet. We will have 2 loops on top, and then chain 4, and we will do 3 clusters with chain 3 separating them in the next shell, and we will do this pattern around until we reach the end of this round, and I will meet you there. Okay, we are at the end of round 8. We will chain 4. We did here 3 clusters with chain 3 separating them, and we will chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we will move to the final pineapple here, and we will do a single crochet in the first loop, and then we will chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then another single crochet in next loop, and chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and a single crochet in the last loop of the pineapple, like this. Now we have 2 loops, and we will chain 4 to join. 1, 2, 3, 4, and join to first cluster, to the beginning cluster, the top of the beginning cluster, with a slip stitch, like this. Here we have ended round 8.